PIRS for heat, or the Plan Integration for Resilience Scorecard for heat, is an approach to analyze how a community's network of plans, or those different plans that collectively shape the future of the built environment in the community, are impacting urban heat. PIRS for heat was adapted from the original Plan Integration for Resilience Scorecard that was developed by other scholars for flood hazards. What we do is examine policies across those network of plans using something called the 3-point test. And the 3-point test is, number one, they have to potentially reduce or increase vulnerability to heat. Number two, they have to be spatially explicit so they can be mapped. And number three, they have to have a recognizable policy tool, by which we mean a form of government intervention to achieve specific objectives.
So plans are developed by different departments within cities, and they're not necessarily very well coordinated. This can result in inconsistent policies that don't necessarily target the most vulnerable or hottest areas of the community. What PIRS for heat does is helps to identify what current policies are, where they're targeting, and whether they're likely to exacerbate or mitigate extreme heat. And they can also help communities to better coordinate their plans in future plan updates. So in the city of Tempe, Arizona, we organized a participatory workshop where we had city officials actually try applying PIRS for heat themselves. So they actually analyzed the policies in the plans. And after that workshop, one of the participants shared with the whole group, he was a city planner, and he said that this process and exercise had actually helped him to realize that the city's existing policies in the plans were not really actionable. They weren't place specific. They didn't necessarily have a clear policy tool. And he said that as he went to work on the next general plan update, he was going to try and integrate what he learned into that. And so what I think this suggests is that PIRS for heat not only can help with heat planning, but can actually overall improve plan quality. And this is feedback that we're receiving from other communities as well.
So through our U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration grant, we piloted PIRS for heat across the United States in geographically and climatically diverse cities, including Baltimore, Boston, Fort Lauderdale, Houston, and Seattle, and are now expanding it to other cities with additional funding. Our community partners in Houston used the results from PIRS for heat to create a policy matrix that they will use to update their future community plans to increase their community's heat resilience.